Here we are again, back at DTM Sports Cars with Daniel.
Hello again.
9 months ago now. So crazy already, that time flew by with the GT3.
Yeah, it goes very fast.
I knew then already, you told me that a GT4 RS would be coming.
Exactly, yeah.
And I have such a soft spot for that car. Ever since I first drove the GT4 RS from Porsche Switzerland, that was actually the first GT car. They all made me like quite emotional and just actually the happiest person in the world behind a wheel. But the GT4 RS was like literally bringing a tear to my eye when I first drove it. Like, this car is
something special.
Yeah, there's no other Porsche like it. I always said to myself, if one comes up that I like and it's like on offer there for me, then I would go for it. And I can't say, and I probably will never say, what do I prefer, GT3 or GT4S. They're as good as each other, but they're different cars.
Yes,
the dream would be actually to have GT4 RS and a GT3. It depending on what country you live in as well. Some people complain about, having an RS, it's like hard suspension and so on. But it depends where you live. Living in Switzerland, we have amazing roads.
We are lucky.
And you can really daily drive essentially race cars here because the roads are so good that it just works. Anyway, the car came in, a week ago? When I saw it, it was just love at first sight. It was like...
It's a cool spec.
The spec on it is... man.
It's a Luke spec.
It is a Luke spec, right?
Luke spec,
Everyone I showed, I said, watching, they're like, that's Luke. That's a Luke car.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the options quickly.
Yeah, like
so black, Weissach package. Blue wheels. What's it?
Indigo blue.
Indigo blue wheels.
Indigo blue wheels.
Which are my absolute favorite. These wheels look against the black. For me as well, when you see the colored wheels, it makes it very clear, like, oh, it's an RS as well, quickly.
Yeah.
It's something special to the RS to having the colored wheels. Inside it's got indigo blue details, like the door handles, stitching, the seat inserts, the middle.
Exactly, yeah.
It's really Batman style and cool.
It just matches.
Important things that we both agree on when speccing a Porsche.
Package.
Yeah, club sport package.
Bucket seats.
Matrix lights. And you get these 4 daytime running lights. That's how you identify it. It's like the 4 dots.
Yeah.
Daytime running lights.
Yeah.
Lift system. Super important. And that's what also makes Porsche GT cars really daily usable.
Yeah.
I will be lowering the car. I don't care what anyone says. This is what I do. I always lower my Porsches. That's what they were made for. They give you like a very standard suspension setup. And that's why they come with fully adjustable racing suspension that you can set up to how you like. So in Switzerland, I can get away with lowering it quite a lot, doing quite an aggressive setup because the roads are so good here.
Yeah.
And I think GT cars low just look epic. I'm a sucker for low Porsches. Not too low. I mean, not that the wheel is going inside the arch, but just like on line with the tire.
Exactly.
A bit of camber. Obviously, with the Weissach package, you get the titanium roll cage, titanium Weissach tips, not exhaust. Like some people think the exhaust is not titanium, it's just the tips. With the GT4 RS, what gets me about that car, it really like gets to me. It's like there's so many details.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And you have a lot of carbon.
Everything's Alcantara inside. Like I think literally everything. And that's one thing I really like on the GT4 RS is you can have the extended dash Alcantara, which is originally from the 935 apparently. That's where the idea came from. Also the exhaust tips.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they are inspiration from the 935.
Oh.
So
I will learn something from you. That's interesting.
I know a little bit. So, there will never be another. There was never one before. The next GT4 or 718 will be electric. It's a unicorn.
Yeah, true.
Door handles. Normal, actual proper door handles, not these electric flaps.
Oh, yeah.
I was never a fan of them on the 992. Proper cup holders again. Inside you have the actual ones that come out.
Exactly, that's true. Yeah.
And key. I always preferred this key to the 992 key. For me, this is like how
This
a
is
Porsche key.
Porsche.
Yeah, this is Porsche.
This is how you should start your Porsche.
Yeah, like smaller key, and I put it in, I twist the key. And I think that's something they should really bring back on the 992. My GT3 wasn't even online yet. I dropped it off here some days ago. I came here this morning to film. At the same time, someone's looking at the GT3 and they bought it directly. So I was going to say, hey, my GT3 is now for sale with Daniel, but somebody already walked in and bought it. It will be missed, no question. But I mean, I had 9 months of fun with that, and there will be another one again one day, no question. There's a
992.2.
There's a 992.2 GT3 come out, so like the story continues as always. For me, I just love experiences, and I said I never push for them now. I said if these offers come up, like if the opportunity comes, I'm a petrol head. I want to experience as much as possible. I personally have like a list of cars I want to experience owning. In every magazine, so like Top Gear, Evo magazine, everywhere it got 10 out of 10. Approval from Jeremy Clarkson. And just like that, now driving back home in my brand new GT4 RS, currently 77 kilometers on the clock, super surreal. I think it just doesn't feel real to me. First having the GT3 and then this. As usual for me, it needs to sink in. Like at the moment, it actually just feels like a bit of a joke. It's like, no, this isn't happening. I'm not getting to live with these cars. That's crazy. How can that be possible? So I don't know, like it's just crazy. But right now I need to take it all in, and just what a crazy experience picking up another brand new Porsche that I get to keep at home.